order. And essentially, we will need this piece of information, for the sorting purpose later. Okay, now let's try to look at the when you take a look at the store manager main. Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to go through each of these order here, and for each of the order, what we need to do is we will need to have this information get order details. Okay, based on these get order details, we are going to do the grab all the information. Okay, that's the purpose of this get order detail. Okay, but at the same time, once we have a customer, here, we should be able to process the order information. Okay, and we increment a specific customer's total order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify this method a little bit, and in fact I like to modify the name. Okay, so we like to call this, instead of just called get order details, what we like to do is we like to process order. Okay. So whenever we process the order, it is in the order, and we are going to use the customer manager and we use product manager to get all this information. But whenever we get the customer, what we need to do is what we can increase based on the amount. Okay, based on the amount. So what we are going to do, what's the amount? The amount will be the order total that we have here. And what we need to do is we need to find the correct place that have these. Okay, and this is the place that you need to. And definitely, this is a very, very important place where you put a little bit comment. We say increase the total order amount for this customer. And also, you need to add a little bit comment here. We say the customer who made this order will get updated total order after this method, after the execution of this method. So that's very, very important. So you say, process order. The side effect of this is we increase the total order amount for this customer. And let's get back to the store manager main, and we are ready to process all the orders. So what we are going to do is we create an iterator, and for the order, and this would be OM dot. That's essentially that we need to get the collection. Dot iterator. Okay, this iterator import the iterator to get rid of the compile warning. And we see while this order, let's just spell it out. As long as we have more items to process, we like to get the order. Then what we like to do is we say order dot process order, and we would have the CM and we have the PM. And after this, all this will be done. And from this point, the customer should get the updated total, and the order details, you will also get the order details. So what we like to do is we grab the details and we try to say, did we get the result correctly? And also we like to grab the customer's information and we like to dump it out also. So what we can do is we dump the information in the customer part from the customer manager. Okay, so what we want to do here is implement a method called toString so that we can dump all the content from the customer manager. So here I want to use a string builder again. And we want to do it, I want to do on each customer. And I want to generate a new toString for the customer. So I go to the source part, I will see generate toString. And what I like to have, I like to have everything. I like to have the ID, name, eligible and total order. And what we want to do in the customer manager would be as a return to string. If you want to do that, what you can do is you can just let the collections dot toString, okay? Collection. And let's go back to the store manager main and we try to see what's going on, and then we would worry about the format of this output. So now we get everything, and we should be able to click on the run, and we should be able to run the program. Let's take a look at what's going on here. So we take a look at that, and for this order, and let's take a look at the orders. So you get 1, 2, 3, okay. And let's get back. We have next. So if you take a look at here, it's really because of the copy and paste is not cleaned. Let's run again. And you have, these folks. And let's try to compare with the result that we get here. So we have Austin, we have SB, and we have Alex. And here you get that is the orders part. That's the order details part. And then you have Alex, which is 120. Let's take a look. And that's correct, 120. Let's take an Austin, which is 900. Let's take a look, which means there's something wrong here. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on. If you look at the output for the first part, you will notice that the discount part was not generated correctly. And you have Austin eligible and HB and Tyler eligible for discount. And let's take a look at in the orders part. We will try to process this one. And that is based on whether or not the customer is eligible. And let's get back to the customer. So here is whether or not he is eligible. And that is based on the customer manager. We try to add a new customer. Here it is using a Y, and here I'm using a YES. So what we need to do is we need to update this part and get back to the store manager main, and we try to run again, and it will say that the discount part was shown correctly. Okay. And if you take a look at these, and you have Austin, Alex, Ashby, and Austin. And when you look at Austin, Alex, Ashby, and Austin, all these are correctly. The only part that we are missing at this point would be the sorting of this customer's information. And the next step, I'm going to show you how we do the sorting. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is about sorting. And when we do the sorting, I would recommend everybody use the built-in sorting method. Okay, it's very, very easy to use. What I'm having here is I'm going to implement a sorting method within the customer manager, because the customer manager has the list of customers, and each customer would have the ID, name, eligible to order information. We are going to essentially be able to sort on any field, but based on this problem, we are going to sort based on the total order information. Let's get back to here. It's very, very easy to use. All you have to do is you do the collection sort, and you specify I'm going to sort this collection. Then I'm going to, based on this comparison,